Olivia Tran was a bright, spirited 17-year-old with a deep love for music. Ever since she was little, she found joy and comfort in songs. Music was her way of expressing herself, and she dreamt of attending concerts and seeing her favorite artists perform live. Despite her age, Olivia faced serious health challenges that kept her in and out of hospitals. She had been diagnosed with a condition that affected her mobility and required many treatments. Even though hospital life was tough for her, Olivia never let it dim her passion for music. Her room was often filled with the sound of her favorite tracks playing on repeat. Elton John was one of her greatest inspirations. His powerful lyrics spoke to her heart, lifting her spirits during hard times. With each hospital stay, Olivia held on to the hope that she would someday see him perform live. When the concert in San Diego was announced, Olivia's heart raced with excitement. It had been a year since she'd last attended an event like this, and she could hardly believe it was happening. She knew this would be a special occasion not just for fans but especially for her. Determined to attend, Olivia begged her doctors to allow her to go, explaining how much it meant to her. They finally agreed but warned that she needed to be careful. As the day of the concert arrived, Olivia felt a mix of excitement and nerves. Since she still required medical care, she arrived in a wheelchair, wearing the hospital gown that felt out of place in such a vibrant setting. Yet nothing could diminish her enthusiasm as she wheeled into the venue filled with cheers and colorful lights. The energy around her pulsed with joy, filling every inch of the arena. For Olivia, every moment mattered immensely as she soaked up this incredible experience despite everything she had faced. The 2019 concert in San Diego was a highly anticipated event for music lovers everywhere. Fans had waited for months, buzzing with excitement as they prepared to see Elton John, a legendary performer known for his remarkable talent and emotional performances. For many, this concert was not just another show. It was a chance to celebrate the power of music and connect with others who shared their love for Elton's songs. As the concert date approached, social media was flooded with posts from fans eager to share their enthusiasm. People from all walks of life planned gatherings with friends and family, discussing their favorite songs and what they hoped to experience that night. The energy surrounding the event grew as more fans envisioned the magic that would fill the venue. For Olivia, this concert held a special significance. It represented hope, joy, and a brief escape from her health struggles. For Olivia, attending this concert was more than just an outing, it was a dream come true. She had spent countless hours listening to Elton John's music, finding solace in his melodies during difficult times in the hospital. The concert symbolized a chance to break free from her daily challenges and immerse herself in the uplifting atmosphere of live music. As she wheeled into the arena, Olivia felt an overwhelming sense of belonging. The vibrant lights danced across her face, and the cheers from the crowd made her heart race with excitement. She could hardly believe she was finally there, sharing this unforgettable experience with thousands of other fans who felt just as passionate about Elton's music. The anticipation in the air was palpable as everyone waited for Elton to take the stage. For Olivia and countless others, this concert was not just another night out, it was a moment of connection, celebration, and hope that would stay in their hearts forever. It was a reminder that music has the power to unite people and uplift spirits, even in the toughest of times. Olivia's determination to attend the concert was remarkable. Despite her ongoing health issues, she focused on her dream of seeing Elton John perform live. Every day in the hospital felt heavy, filled with treatments and procedures, but the thought of this concert sparkled like a light at the end of a long tunnel. She listened to his music on repeat, letting it inspire her through the toughest moments. Understanding how important this concert was to her, Olivia worked hard to convince her doctors. She explained how much she needed this experience, a way to feel normal again, to be part of something bigger than herself. With each doctor visit, she shared her excitement and her plans for the concert, painting a picture of joy and hope. Her enthusiasm was contagious, and she often spoke about how Elton's songs had been a source of strength during her darkest days. After several discussions, the doctors finally agreed to let Olivia attend the concert, but not without conditions. They emphasized that she needed to take care of herself and stay within her limits. Olivia promised to be careful, knowing this opportunity was rare and precious. The support from her medical team gave her a renewed sense of determination. She imagined herself in the audience, surrounded by fans who shared her love for music. As the day approached, Olivia prepared for the event with meticulous care. She made sure to pack her medications and other essentials while keeping her spirits high. Even when she felt weak or tired, thoughts of the concert fueled her energy. She envisioned herself in the vibrant crowd, feeling the music echo through her body and soul. Finally, as she wheeled into the concert venue in her hospital gown, it felt surreal that she was there. Each cheer from the audience filled her with energy and excitement. Olivia's heart swelled with gratitude, knowing that her determination had brought her to this magical moment, an experience that transcended her challenges and reminded her of the power of hope and music in healing. As Olivia wheeled into the concert venue, a sense of wonder washed over her. The vibrant colors of the lights danced in the air, and the excited chatter of the crowd created a symphony of anticipation. Even in her hospital gown, she felt a spark of joy pulsating through her as she entered the arena filled with thousands of passionate fans. The atmosphere was electric, with everyone eagerly waiting for Elton John to take the stage. Crowds parted as Olivia rolled forward, and she could feel curious eyes upon her. Some fans quickly recognized her story, their expressions shifting from surprise to admiration. Whispers of encouragement spread through the audience like wildfire. "Look, it's her! She made it!" For Olivia, this moment felt surreal. She had dreamed of this day for so long, and now it was unfolding right before her eyes. The noise around her seemed to fade as she focused on the stage. She could see the instruments glimmering under the brilliant lights and hear snippets of excited conversations about Elton's iconic hits. People were standing together, laughing and singing along to warm-up acts. The unity among fans filled her heart with warmth, a reminder that they were all there for a shared love of music. As she navigated through the crowd with her wheelchair, many fans reached out to give her a high five or offer words of encouragement, strengthening Olivia's resolve. She could hardly believe she was finally here. Every trial she'd faced melted away in that moment. The cheers and applause rang in her ears like soothing music. When she found a spot close to the stage, Olivia took a deep breath. She soaked in every detail. The fragrant smell of popcorn and cotton candy mingled with excitement in the air. As she settled into her seat, all nerves faded, replaced by pure happiness and anticipation for what was about to unfold. Olivia watched as fans around her sang and danced to warm-up songs, their spirits high and infectious. She felt part of something larger than herself, a celebration not just for Elton John but for anyone who has ever found solace in music during tough times. In that moment, under those dazzling lights, hope filled every corner of her heart as she eagerly awaited an unforgettable performance that promised to lift them all even higher. The concert reached its peak as Elton John finished his final song, the crowd erupting in wild applause and cheers. The lights dimmed slightly, creating a magical ambience, but amid the celebration, Elton's sharp eyes scanned the audience. That's when he spotted Olivia sitting in her wheelchair, her hospital gown contrasting with the vibrant colors around her. In that moment, something shifted for Elton. He recognized the impact that music could have on someone's life and how it could provide strength during challenging times. With heartfelt compassion and connection to his fans, he walked over to the piano with a mix of surprise and admiration. The noise of the crowd gradually faded as he stood at the center of the stage, taking a breath. "Wait," he said into the microphone, capturing everyone's attention. "One more, for Olivia." A wave of emotion swept through the audience as they realized what was about to happen. They erupted into cheers once again, filled with excitement and support for Olivia and each other. Elton began to play "Don't Let the Sun Go Down on Me," a song rich with emotion that resonated deeply with many of his fans. The soft notes filled the air, wrapping around Olivia like a warm hug. As he sang, he looked directly at her, pouring his heart into every lyric. The crowd joined in harmonizing, their voices merging with his as they created a powerful experience full of unity and love. Tears streamed down Olivia's cheeks as she listened to Elton sing. Each word felt like it was meant just for her, a reminder of hope and resilience during her struggles. Tears weren't just from sadness, they were tears of joy and gratitude for being part of this incredible moment. Around her, fellow fans wiped away their own tears as they shared in Olivia's emotional experience, creating a bond that transcended words. This wasn't just a performance, it became a celebration of life, strength, and community, showcasing how music connects hearts even in the hardest times. In that arena filled with love and hope, Olivia truly felt seen and cherished by both Elton John and everyone around her. As the audience settled into a hush, Elton took a moment at the piano to soak in the energy of the crowd. The cheers began to fade, and he felt a deep sense of connection to everyone in the arena, including Olivia, who sat quietly but vibrantly in her wheelchair. The sight of her, so brave and determined despite her circumstances, moved him profoundly. In that instant, he decided to offer something special. "Wait," he said gently into the microphone, causing a wave of murmurs to ripple through the audience. "One more, for Olivia." As he spoke, there was an audible gasp among the crowd, followed by an eruption of applause and emotional cheers. Many people knew Olivia's story and understood how much this moment would mean to her. Elton began playing "Don't Let the Sun Go Down on Me," his fingers gliding over the keys with familiarity and grace. The melody filled the air, wrapping around Olivia like a warm embrace. As he sang, his eyes locked onto hers. It was as if he was pouring all his heart into that song just for her. The emotion was palpable, not just from him, but from the entire audience who felt what she had been through. Tears glistened in Olivia's eyes as she listened intently to each lyric that seemed tailored to encapsulate her struggles and dreams. For many in the crowd, it felt like they were sharing something intimate and profound. They could relate to feeling lost or needing strength during tough times. Elton's voice carried those feelings into a space where vulnerability and love intertwined. The audience swayed together as they joined in singing softly along with him. Each person in attendance felt united by the shared experience of joy mingled with sadness, a reminder that life is precious and often challenging. As tears streamed down Olivia's face, they radiated not just sorrow but gratitude for being part of this moving moment. Around her, fans held hands and wiped away their own tears of emotion as they collectively embraced this powerful expression of love through music. In those minutes during "Don't Let the Sun Go Down on Me," the connection between Elton John and his fans deepened, reminding everyone that even through hardships, there is beauty in community, and hope found within shared melodies. It was a moment neither Olivia nor anyone else would ever forget. As Elton's fingers glided over the piano keys and his voice soared through the arena, the crowd instantly reacted with a wave of powerful emotion. Gasps turned to soft whispers, and then to heartfelt cries as they began to understand the significance of this unexpected performance. Many fans knew Olivia's story, and it tugged at their hearts. It felt as if the song was not just for her but for everyone facing hardships. The audience swayed gently to the music, their faces illuminated with compassion and empathy. Some fans held hands, while others raised their phones to capture the moment, not just for the sake of a memory but as a gesture of support for Olivia. The atmosphere shifted from one of mere entertainment to something much more profound, a collective embrace of shared feelings. Tears streamed down faces in every section of the crowd, reflecting both sadness and overwhelming joy. As Elton sang about not wanting the sun to go down, it resonated with those who understood what it was like to feel lost or defeated. Many in attendance were reminded that even in their own struggles, they were not alone. The connection forged through music created an unbreakable bond among them, a feeling that transcended words. Olivia couldn't help but smile through her tears as she looked around at those sharing this intimate experience with her. She saw fellow fans crying tears of empathy and joy, their expressions mirroring her own feelings of gratitude and hope. The song became a cathartic release for everyone present. They let their emotions flow freely as if giving a voice to their pain and resilience. As the final notes lingered in the air, applause erupted like thunder. The crowd cheered not just for Elton's talent but for Olivia's courage, creating a united front of support and admiration. They stood together as one, each person supporting another through shared tears, laughter, and heartwarming smiles. The concert was no longer just an event, it evolved into a beautiful testament to love, strength, and community forged through music. In that moment, each person left feeling inspired, uplifted, and deeply connected by the transformative power of song and solidarity. The impact of Elton John's heartfelt performance on Olivia and the audience was profound, creating lasting memories that would resonate long after the concert ended. For Olivia, that moment represented a beautiful blend of bravery and vulnerability. As she listened to the lyrics filled with hope and resilience, she felt a wave of inspiration wash over her, a powerful reminder that she was not defined by her health challenges. Instead, she was part of a larger community that shared in love and support. This transformative experience fostered a sense of solidarity among the audience. Many fans embraced each other, wiping away tears while exchanging smiles filled with understanding. They were all moved by the performance's sincerity, realizing how music has an incredible ability to evoke deep emotions and connect people from different backgrounds. Each person left feeling uplifted, with a renewed sense of hope for their own journeys. For Olivia's family, witnessing this moment was nothing short of magical. They watched with pride and admiration as she soaked in every note sung by Elton, seeing their daughter embrace joy despite her struggles. The concert created an opportunity for them to bond over shared experiences, reminding them of their strength as a family in the face of adversity. The memory of this night would serve as a beacon of encouragement for Olivia's family during challenging times ahead. In the days following the concert, stories flowed through social media as fans relived this emotional performance, connecting with others who had similarly been touched by Elton's music. Olivia's encounter sparked conversations about hope and perseverance among both friends and strangers alike. Those who hadn't known her story were inspired by her courage, encouraging them to seek out ways to support others facing challenges. Ultimately, Elton John's dedication and heartfelt song became a turning point not just for Olivia but for everyone present that night. It exemplified how moments of compassion could resonate deeply within individuals while uplifting an entire community. Olivia would carry this impactful experience forward into her life, a shining example of how love can heal wounds and bring people together in unforgettable ways. The concert that night was more than just an event, it was a profound reminder of the incredible power of music and kindness. Elton John's gesture of dedicating "Don't Let the Sun Go Down on Me" to Olivia transcended the boundaries of a typical performance, transforming it into a deeply personal experience for everyone present. This moment illustrated how a simple act of compassion could leave a lasting impact on an individual's life, especially for someone like Olivia, who faced so many challenges. For Olivia, that song represented not only her struggles but also the resilience she carried within her. Elton's recognition of her journey and his willingness to share such an intimate moment filled her heart with hope. In a time when she so often felt isolated due to her health issues, this connection reminded her that she was not alone in her battles. The audience shared in this experience, and their collective response showcased the unifying nature of music. Each cheer, tear, and smile reflected a mutual understanding of life's hardships and the healing power found in kindness and support. It brought people together as they embraced Olivia's story, illustrating how shared moments can create strong bonds among strangers. Moreover, this night became a beacon of inspiration for many in attendance. Conversations sparked by Olivia's story continued long after the concert ended, touching lives far beyond that arena. Fans were encouraged to show kindness in their own communities, reminding them that small gestures can make significant differences in the lives of others. In the days that followed, Olivia carried this experience with her as a source of strength. The memory of that night served as a reminder that despite life's difficulties, there is always hope and light to be found through music and the kindness of others. Elton John's heartfelt performance was not just a gift to Olivia but a reminder to everyone present about the importance of compassion, connection, and the healing power of music. This unforgettable moment would inspire all who witnessed it to cherish kindness and seek out ways to uplift one another during challenging times.